Ivar. Ivor! What does y'all think?
Let's go.
Don't stop there, please.
Ah! Thank you, my friend. not to draw attention here.
Served and prayed under St. Chad at Tamworth. I was a monk. I should have stayed there.
Did St. Chad die with his axe in his hand?
St. Chad will be revered for avoiding the axe. I wish I had done so with the old...
Let's see you, old friend. I should not be seen in this area. Must be blocked from the other side.
Backroads of the world? What ails my man? Must be a hangover. Over here, good warrior.
Hi.
Excuse me. My arms.
I feel I can...
Of course. You know, there's a great...
All your enemies have been slain. Now, you rejoice.
many gifts for you. A worm came creeping.
Is this a prayer, an offering, or a final vestige of your oath? That's better.
Unclean vermin! Fleet your lap! Unknown, you fade! Unknown, you fake!
Now the trolls take you.
I have seen a crown and a clean... Now, maggots!
Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Come, the wedding is soon to start. How grand!
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald.
Do I?
Of all the battles a man can fight.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Reda! Si Jesus flank! Northern Erichto! Fet und Thwerhe! Strango! Fleet! Fleet! Chervi! Gato! Wakma! Ah! La! That pistol! Helvete head of hoop! Gedien hinne! Sweet Reda! La! That be Thork!
A Dane, leading a Saxon army. Better than her brothers too. She turned into battle without fear.
Helvete head of hoop!
Eivor! Care for a challenge? Eivor! Wolf kissed.
Leanna.
Keep you.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party. Skål, Eivor! Let's have a drink.
Drink more.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special...
A metal to Odin and the new... Not bad.
A fool's wager.
A challenge.
I will drink you on... Silver. Such time... This ale is strong, Rodin.
But I am stronger. The boar.
As does Frey.
You imp... Yet I won't... Hey.
Sheath your well ahead of...
Wait, did you...
Behold, how light-footed I am!
You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree.
These are the moves of Elmenhar.
Eivor! Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come join me! The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted...
I'm glad to...
I always felt like...
You can let...
My long...
Come on.
Sahib Beastie was learned.
I've never seen this church look so beautiful.
Oswald designed it himself. Handpicked all the decorations here.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Abe.
It need not be.
Not the...
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy...
And that...
I'm ready to...
Good friends. Honored guest, but it makes up. And for my fellow, I see East Anglia's...
Still a bit soft on ins.
And to...
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan.
Would you have any words of...
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king. No, I thought you... I came to... All quality...
To Oswald! Skull!
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 Okay,
Quick, brother! We can't lose to Oswald!
Oh!
What are you doing?
It was a beautiful wedding.
Thanks to you.
It won't be easy.
Thank...
When we met, I spoke...
I will.
There will be a...
Goodbye.
I should find Finia and say goodbye before I leave.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing...
Together.
Together.
I'll gather my...
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. There's... Hey there! How are you?
Eivor? A moment.
Eivor, thank...
I heard...
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgefu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks. All were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used it to make a perfect brush. You clipped Alfka. It was early.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a foot.
Do not conflate hair with beauty.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass, and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too
East Anglia is with us.
Eivor Kingmaker. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
I want to see the Alliance map. What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Who could Guthban be? One of us?
Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban? That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. You take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
What is it you do here again?
When you hunt any animal... That said, though,
I'm off.
Until next time.
Tarbin, do you have a second? I was wondering if...
I am Guthpen, Eivor. It means battlebone. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no. So, how did you earn this name?
Before I came here, I lived another life. A brutal, bloody life. I served with a gang of mercenaries. I was their weapon, roaming the wilds of England. Did whatever, and all they asked, I swore never to spill another drop.
A hard promise for a hard man.
It wasn't. This is my doing.
Tarbin, by threatening...
These men are...
Do you not hear me? If you wish to face your old friends, I'm ready when you are.
Good. I'll lead the way. I want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself. Forgiving me is all the work you need to do.
There's nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want, aren't you?
Admit it, Alvis. I am the superior wordsmith.
Admit to a falsehood? I would sooner square a circle.
Before we are spotted, tell me what I should expect here. Will they attack us on sight?
I shouldn't think so. No. Nothing like that. It's not how Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one. And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family, even. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome me. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation, persuasion, violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
So what do they want from you? So what do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditional. Wilf only loves what he owns.
So what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
stopping?
That house, there. They're likely within.
I've met plenty.
I know.
Gotham, my boy, as I live and breathe, you got my message. And you brought a friend. Who might you be, Dane? His new leash?
I am Eivor.
I know. I'm busted up about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that her ale is some of the finest we've tasted.
I am done with you, Wilf.
But we are not done with you, boy. We gave you food, shelter, ale to drink, riches galore. We made you who you are.
For all you did for him, he repaid you with blood and sweat. Did he not?
You're a fiery one, I like that. But the ink was dried on this deal well before your number arrived in England. If you wish to clear Tarbin's name, I'm happy to help with that. It's only a small matter of cost. Some weeks back, soldiers confiscated my personal wares. If you're keen, you could recover my belongings and return.
I can't. I promised myself I...
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these?
Camped not far to the west.
Wait.
Go.
Eivor, this isn't your fight. You don't need to do this.
But I am. Now listen. When we reach the camp, leave everything to me. I will find Wilf's goods and bring them to you. If I'm spotted, it won't be pretty. Many may die, and I do not want you involved. You must not break your vow.
No vow stands above my duty to my
This
friends.
area is off limits.
I could not leave you alone with them should they attack.
If it comes to that. Stand aside until then.
I will. You have my word.
Blindside, idiot!
All right. Wait here and stay out of sight.
Religious nonsense of theirs does make them fearless in battle, though.
Hey. Seen them throwing perfectly good stuff. Draw the line when they start cleaving healthy horses and dogs in two. Who wants half a dog by his side for all time? Jesus.
Let's keep our wits about us.
Sorry, Lord. Die! Oh, look, damn it. Northmen! Northmen, we are attacked! To battle! These, my wolf! No paradise where you're... The worms! Skittering away, there!
I did. Let's bring this back to both.
You handled that better than I would have.
Right. Is this the sort of work you did with Wilf and your family of marauders?
A quick robbery like this? That was the least of our work. We stole from the poor, killed the homeless, cheated the dimly. We were lower than slugs. I shudder to remember our best ones, and I weep for our worst.
Let it go, then. Remember only what makes you a better man. This is everything. I'll return to Tobin.
Oh, they have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Put them there.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
Aye. You are free to walk from this place and live as Tobin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days. But you, Eivor, if you ever get tired of the settled life, We could always use a thief with your skills. Think about it.
Uspit timah mater, nudelas.